Hello and welcome to Let's Play's Shadowrun Returns again. Yeah, I'll just say that. And this dude here looks a little bit like me, apart from they're an elf, and I'm a troll called Trollop. So let's continue our game here. But I've definitely got that outfit. Inside the large grey warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the centre of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim, with uniforms everywhere. No one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Speak to Officer Agur, which I'm probably saying wrong. Took your sweet time, didn't you? I'm a busy woman whose corpse. Just a corpse. And one that's not going to do anything for my career. I can tell you that. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? National Transportation Safety Board. Oh, that sounds fascinating. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from the plane crashes to try to determine what happened. Oh, well, that sounds more interesting. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer, and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. That'll get you killed quick. It did. Some runner like you probably offered to cover up his corp master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself, if you want. It's nice to have him paid off. You've been very, very helpful, though it might cost me a lot of money. Here's my old friend Dresden. Let's see what he has to say. Trollop, surprised to see you here. Let me guess, Officer Aguirre tipped you off. Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your cred stick did at any rate. Ha ha ha. Anyway, surprise, we've got another Ripper victim on our hands. What's the story with this one? The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. Several? Ooh. Only one internal organ has been removed from each victim previously, so that seems to be new. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that though. How's Officer Aguirre going on the case? He seems a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get the gold detective shield. Plus he'd love to see McCluskey suck in front of his superiors. He already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, Mom? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Who's that woman over there? No clue. She just showed up next of kin, I think. So it sounds like the vicar is the Ripper, the vicar. I've given him a different nickname. The Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Some's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it is an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. Well, I think we've ascertained so far that they have all had organ transplants. Hey! You're not a cop, says Sharon Halfsky. She looks up, watching you warily. Nope, who's the stiff? She glares at you for a moment, and you can see the pain in her eyes, along with something else. Power. He's my brother, and I'm trying to learn from him the identity of his killer. But I'm afraid his spirit is too distorted by the recent journey to answer me. Ah, you're a shaman. Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not so far as I can tell. Not among the living, anyway. Realization then dawned to bring the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here in the night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are others, other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she is searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? The warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find my personal items that belong to find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? This better pay off. So it's locked through there. Don't exactly have the run of the place. Not locked through here. Oh, let's have a look at this trash. So you might have noticed that I've put my camera up to the left this time so that you can see the the text over on the I think I'm getting this right, but yes, anyway, other side of the screen so you can see the text. There is a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage, or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Okay, right, pile of shoes. Dig through them. Find nothing interesting in the shoe pile. But I want shoes. Dig through it again. Nope. Looks like there's something here. Dig through the trash. Ooh. Inspect the earring. The earring is made out of burnished steel formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Okay, let's look at the lunchbox. Seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. I kind of want that. It won't let me take it, but I kind of want it. You know, not for any particular reason, just for myself. It could now be my lunchbox. Breadstick. Woohoo! 200 added to my account. That is great, because that'll make up for the bribe I paid. Locked doors. Stupid locked doors. It's where I actually know how to hack stuff. You don't need to go right now. Oh, it's a toilet. The old poster just depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. So I have one of the items, but I need another. This is locked. I don't get to interact with it at all. Maybe I should save and have a go. Maybe I can have a go with spending my karma on some points. So what do I actually need to grant you bonus hit points? Cutting, decking, can equip Sony. So let's see if that gives me a chance to get through the door. No, it doesn't. And that was a load of use, wasn't it? So they're just locked, and the decking doesn't do anything for me. Can I get in here? No? I'm confused then. this again? Maybe I should just bring her back the earring that I got. I think I'm gonna have to reload anyway. Because I don't really want to do that decking thing. Okay. Didn't get me anywhere. Maybe if I just talk to her. These two objects. Don't know where to get them from. Have I been through this way? Oh, it doesn't look like I have. No, how did I miss that? Oh, read the researcher's private notes. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case file 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the notes to your PDA. So that's pertain to case note 96. So let's read case note 96. Ooh. Case file 96, Pratt and Whitney unmanned. Summary redacted, timeline redacted. Alright. Let's read case note 95. The plane had several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3:04 AM on June 17th, 2053. 2:45 AM, the pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in negative values. 2:49 AM, the co-pilot takes on the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. The pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. 3:04 AM, the co-pilot radios in a mayday. 3:12 AM, the plane crashes into an empty field in western North Dakota. Read notes of case file 98. File has been corrupted. Right. More stuff over here, hopefully what we're looking for. Ooh. Inspect the toothbrush. Still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Inspect the comb. Reach the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stand on end. When you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest. Hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the comb. Okay, yay! We have the things. The two haunted items. Well, phew. Good. We don't actually have to get through any locked doors then. Here they are. Hand at the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... McCluskey, what the hell is all this? Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She... It's a crime scene, officer, not some Salish drum circle. That's her brother makes it her business. No, that's a corpse, which makes it my business. Now get the hell out. Come on. If we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret. Or worse, something I'd enjoy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to be able to up my strength. That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect those items before those clods carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. The spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back there. Rent-a-cops like these won't tie the place for long. Agreed. I expect it will be clear by nightfall. You sure you're up for this? It may be a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of it. Whatever your reasons, I thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kinds of people we need. Smile. Just smile. Ooh, is she giving me money? Good. I'll put up the money, if you find the bodies. Yep, she produces a fistful of crumpled new yen from the inside of a leather pouch, starts to count it, then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops up on the screen. Hoi, Trollop. You in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by a Lone Star. Same old thing. I hear you. Had your sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats, ran my world when I was growing up. I remember. She looks relieved. Wiz. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. We hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers, bad guys. They hooked him on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. So here's the thing. Her face lights up. She's running hot, has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. You know the deal, Coyote. I work, I get paid. Face falls. I got nothing, woman. Call it a favour. Sure, maybe there's a way for me to come out ahead anyway. Thanks. I'll send you the address. See you soon. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts to climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Thanks for meeting us, Trollop. I owe you one. Nah, sweet. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah. You never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squats. Oh hey, listen. I just got news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I could do. Alright, let's get this job done. My cousin, Gino, should be in one of the squats past that door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. It looks like there's some kind of ninja troll over there already. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but those guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Okay, well, I'm going to start by spending my karma. Just up my strength, and that's it for now, I think. Hopefully I'll get some more at the end of this mission. BTL Clocker, who's this? He's an orc. He didn't look like much of an orc to me. Looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips and nods throughout as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi. How are you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in and whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? You can forget you're a troll for a while. What kind of rides can I go on? We got it all of it. We got it all, yeah. What do you want to do? We want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way. Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale Drek Chum's love. You name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging. Don't matter what the trip as long as there's slagging involved, right? Coyote's eyes are hard, her pupils tight little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe, for the right price. You can feel it. What's it like to die? What's it like to kill? I don't think you're hurting people selling this Drek. His eyes stop rolling, he's focused, on high alert. You want to step back off to that. You want to step way the hell back. This is sprawl biz, chummer. It's the biz of the people, and by the people. It's for the fragging people. So slot off with that, unless you're looking to get hurt. Guess I'm looking to hurt. Punch him. Glass jaw. He did look like he had a glass jaw. Concerned woman and Charlie. Concerned woman. Woman who's probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't sort that Drek they're selling. BTLs are killers. Theirs most of all. Sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. Lost my husband. Lost my son. My daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. We're looking for a kid named Gino, know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Do you know the clocker trades his time for chips? Like their little errand boy. I saw him going there this morning. Hasn't come out. So I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has my son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have in this place? She looks frightened, whispers. Serious, this place is backed up to the zoo. Japanese mafia, oh man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough. He's not tough. Blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. 5 or 6? That's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chipheads inside the lab? Yeah, all day, all night. And they can be dangerous too. Chipheads dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want. Make them do whatever. Turn them into whores, killers, anything. Got to go. Right. Is there anything through this door? Doesn't look like this door's operable. So he's not dangerous. Oh. What you looking at, big woman? Here you have a pass card. You hear right, I got a few. I sell them at a discount. Charlie charges 50 new yen for them, but I can get you 3 for 100 new yen. I was thinking 75. And I was thinking slot off. Maybe you should just hand it over. He curls his lip in a feral snarl. This is the Baron's Ome. You want it, you take it. Alright then. Site locked. How do I do Overwatch? Go to Overwatch. Ah, poop. Got that weapon? No. Okay. You pick up a worn and mangled notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. Leaf through the notebook. The notebook contains lists of illegal SimSense rides and the names of clients who've purchased them. Look for interesting better-than-life names. The better-than-life rides run the gamut of fantasies like I can fly to the real-life recordings such as Bum Killer. The list of rides doesn't seem to have much value. Eh? Look for interesting client names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a list of simple names. It also contains private information for some of the more well-to-do and connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab is directing certain clients to secretly extract information from them while they're under the influence. We will take this then. How are we doing? Does it tell me how we're doing health-wise? Yeah, so I'm on 33 hit points at the moment. Can I use anything in my bag? That way through. Yep. Now, dandelion eaters is a interesting bit of graffiti there. You can eat dandelions. Oh! The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent when they turn towards you. Aha! Okay, maybe that was bad. Bad just rushing in there. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. The man with the cyberdeck calmly speaks with a heavy digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab, ho. This is a Yakuza operation. With a push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Trollop, don't attack any of the chip heads. They don't know what they're doing. You could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. Got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if we get caught in the middle. Right. So who am I attacking? Dance for me. So is he's BTL security, he's BTL operator. So they're called chip heads, are the ones that I'm not supposed to attack. I should go, basically should go right for the I wish this Paco guy had more than a goddamn club. She can't run very far. You could run into cover over here. I could run into full cover over here. Right, so this one is a Zubu, names. Need to get that Decker. Missed him. So he's summoned something. Oh, he seems to have another spell. That's not good. Someone's arrived. Someone missed. Oh, we're still pretty good actually. So Chiphead has been a flaming idiot. Might not be a bad idea to use this concussion grenade. I get me there. Oh, that's put one of them to sleep. Oh, he's running away. Good. You're missing me. I don't think that's that mage's summon. I think there's another mage. But we're clearing the path, and I should be able to come around here. So is that? Oh, okay. I think I was wrong about which one was the mage. Probably the same. start hitting this decker. I'm getting hit by chip heads. Oh, and chip heads are attacking, what's his face? Oh, that was nasty damage from the mage. I'm really getting... How much life is this shaman freaking got? Loads. So, how much? Anyone else have a troll kit? Got a health kit. Oh no. Themselves. Oh no, no. Oh no!
Thank you to my epic patrons who make videos like these possible. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe.